What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody is having a great day. It has hit me that we are actually doing what everybody has said the Cowboys should do, or at least at the moment. Thus far, the Cowboys are actually doing what good teams do. And this is shocking, to say the least.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
No. I don't think you understand. All right, let's go through here. Let's start the story because, see, conjecture. That's when you try and put everything together and come out with an outcome. Let's go back a little bit here because it's all relevant. When we went to AT&T Stadium to see the Cowboys play the Eagles, it was bad. Let me remind you.
Here we go. Thank you, Jerry Jones! I had a great time! Thank you. I'm going to exit the building now. Like a loser.
Yeah, that was ugly. But it was while I was down there, I heard my brother from another mother, Law Nation, say, you know, the Cowboys never draft to complement. They only draft to replace. What did he mean by that? Think about it last year. B.A.M goes in free agency. Tyron Smith goes in free agency. Dante Fowler and Dorrance Armstrong go in free agency. So what did the Cowboys do? They drafted Tyler Guyton to be the starting left tackle. They drafted Cooper Beebe to be starting guard. They brought in Marshawn Nealon to go with Sam Williams to replace Dante Fowler and Dorrance Armstrong. We didn't draft anybody to make us better. We were hoping that the guys that we drafted and put in would at least be as good as the people that they replaced, or at least not tremendously worse. We didn't do anything to get better. Okay, you see where I'm going with that, right? Okay, let's fast forward to now. This time last year, what were we doing? We were talking about going all in. We're all in, Jerry Jones said. Okay, and did nothing, including with our own free agents. We let everybody walk. We did at least get salaries squared away so we could at least get only the salary cap. And we were the very last team to sign a free agent, and it was our long snapper. We were the last team, and the move we made was signing our long snapper. We did bring in Eric Kendricks, who a guy I think that they'll bring back. We brought back Zeke. That was a disaster. This year, here's what we got. We got Stephen Jones talking about selectively aggressive. Still not sure exactly what that means, but we're going to be selectively aggressive. Okay. They admit that they're working on Osundigbo's contract, which is one of our players that typically they get good and they're going to fly the coop and get paid elsewhere. Then we talk about getting Micah Parsons signed, which will give us more cap space. Okay, that's a good start. And then we're talking about bringing back Rico, where last year we let Tony Pollard go. And I think Rico is actually a little bit underrated for what he does. And we're looking at D-Law to see if there's any there. If he's going to be healthy and willing to take a team-friendly deal. So starting out, and we're talking about digging into free agency to plug some holes. What does all this mean? Okay. When we looked at all the holes that we had, we figured Osa's not going to be resigned. We said we need a running back. We said we need defensive line help. We said we need linebackers. We said we need a wide receiver. Okay. And we were on the assumption that we weren't bringing back our guys because they're going to be too expensive. If you bring back Rico, if you believe that the coaching is going to be better for us on the offensive line, they've kind of got it made up that Tyler Smith is still the left tackle, that Tyler Guyton is the left tackle, Tyler Smith's the left guard, Cooper Beebe becomes the right guard, Brock Hoffman's your center, and Terrence Steele's your guard. You're kind of covered there. You're kind of covered with running back. You always want to get more players to upgrade, but you're okay there. Jalen Tolbert wasn't awful, but it'd be better to have another weapon. Bringing back Osa, and if D-Law is healthy, bringing him back, you figure you're going to get Sam Williams and Marshawn Nealon, that you're not terrible in those spots. And Eric Kendricks gets you somewhat covered. And some people think that we can rehabilitate Damone Clark. You're also talking about bringing back Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis, Deron Bland, that's not bad. Diggs maybe at some point. What the Cowboys do by doing those moves, and if they decide we're going to go ahead and bring in a receiver, maybe we go through and make a trade and bring in a Jonathan Allen. What the Cowboys do by doing that is setting themselves at the position to, at the draft, not draft for need, but draft for complement.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
The draft is always crazy. It never, you forget, all these guys that do the mock drafts and listen, nobody knows how the excuse my language, how the F the draft is going to go. It might be a run on quarterbacks. It might be a run on receivers. It might be a run on offensive linemen. It might be a run on edge rushers. But there's going to be something at 12 or possibly moving back and creating more picks. There may be guys that you look at and say, I didn't think we'd have a chance, like CeeDee Lamb, to pick. But the Cowboys are setting themselves up to be able to pick best player available in the first round.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And not beholden to say, we lost Tyron Smith. We got to get a left tackle. We lost Biotish. We got to get a center. That, my friends, would be a complete 180 turnaround and exactly what Law Nation said we never do. Draft to complement. I don't want to get hope for the season. I'm still at a wait and see mode. If the Cowboys are able to sign those players back and then actually sign two really good free agents, this team could be pretty good. I know we got people out here saying, it's the perfect time to blow it up. Blow it up right now. But you paid Dak Prescott. You're going to have him for at least 3 more years. And you don't want to waste your money by not doing anything to try and win with him right now. I'm okay. The Cowboys mortgage the future 3-4 years down the road and try and do everything they can right now to win. But if this is actually the plan that they're going by, this is actually a pretty good plan. This is the best thing that I've seen them do in forever. Forever, ever. All righty, good people. As always, you know how it is. Typically, this is what it's all about when it comes to Cowboys.
Morning that involved a lot of very successful people, one of them being Jerry Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Jones speaking about his Dallas Cowboys in an interview with Peter King is fantastic. To Jones, there's no such thing as bad coverage of the Cowboys. Bad coverage makes the Cowboys human. And he is positive his fan base loves the human.
Okay.
Okay?
Good to know.
Yeah.
My fan base loves the human that makes us human, and the human that makes us human is the Cowboys and the way we operate. Let me tell you a story, Jones says. To Peter King, warming to this topic, a few years after I bought the team, I'm out in Los Angeles, La La Land, my hometown, having lunch with David Hill. You know David Hill. David Hill, one of Murdoch boys, Australian man.
Okay.
And Ed Goren. Okay, Ed Goren, not Australian, actually from Carolina, I do believe, but pretty important, big swinging peckers at Fox Sports. At that time, there were a lot of negative headlines about the Cowboys. Michael Irvin was in the headlines. People were saying the owner's an outlaw. And so that day I told him, listen, I'm going to fucking tighten up the lid on this franchise. We're going to get control of this team. And David Hill, Australian man, one of the heads of Fox Sports, he jumped up and he said,
No! Do not touch my boys. They're television gold. Don't even fucking think about it. The foibles, the soap opera, the issues, they create interest. Yet in the Senior Bowl, I can't see what's next, but free agency, the draft, training camp, we always got something going on. People follow us year in, year out. Owner every year, every now and then gets it in the paper. It just adds to the interest. All of it. People love the Cowboys.
well, you're goddamn right, then. I'm going to force the Cowboys down everybody's throat forever. And that was the moment that the fucking Dallas Cowboys were on primetime television every single weekend. David Hill, Australian man, pretty high up, I believe, in the Murdoch world. Murdoch owns the Fox thing and is also the person being represented basically in Succession.
Yes.
Which adds even more intrigue to the entire conversation. This might be Tom Wamb's guest.
Yeah, it's going to be Wong's guess.
But David Hill told Jerry Jones, like, no. You need to have the eyes of a network or the eyes of a business whenever you're looking at the Cowboys, because they are. They're chatted about in every single regard. There was actually a rule that we were told by one of the heads of TV. And I'm just going to say heads of TV because this is one of the people that just created modern sports television.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. You get your topics that you think are big on the day. Then you go ahead and you hit LeBron James. Then you go ahead and hit the Cowboys. Then you go ahead and wrap it up with Tim Tebow. And then boom, we're back at the top with all the stories. And then guess who's back? Go ahead and hit LeBron James. Go ahead and hit the Cowboys. Tebow's got anything, fucking hit Tebow.
Yep.
And then bang, guess what? You're back at the top. The only average watch time or listen time is 12 minutes. You're able to get everybody. If you have a 2-hour show, guess what? You actually have 8 shows because you have 8 15-minute shows. You have a 3-hour show, you have 12 shows. Look at what you're doing. This is just basically what it is. You do this, the daily hot topics. By the way, if LeBron or the Cowboys or Tim Tebow are a part of the headlines of the day, oh boy, this is a good day.
Yeah.
This is a good day.